Hello, I'm Rebecca of Pocket Full of Posies. Today I am working on a ball gown bodice, an 1860s ball gown bodice for a production of Little Women the Musical. And I'm getting started with that today, and I'm excited to share this ball gown bodice with you. So without further ado, let's get to it. Here we go. Today I am working on putting together a mock-up of 1860s ball gown bodice for Little Women. Joe and Meg, I'm going to be using the same bodice pattern for both of them, but they will have different details. I haven't decided yet what I'm going to do. Definitely a Bertha on each one, but whether I'm going to do ruffled Bertha, probably the ruffled Bertha for Meg. I would think that would suit her character more. Maybe the flat Bertha for Joe, but again, I haven't decided. But I've got my pieces cut out of just some white cotton, and I'm going to put together this mock-up, and then I'll try it on the actresses. First things first, I'm going to cut my notches and mark my darts. Okay, I did a fitting of the ball gown bodice, and for Joe, if this fit pretty much perfectly, so I'm going ahead with it. This is my mock-up, but I'm going to use it as the lining. So I'm going to put the boning in this layer, and then put the fashion fabric, sew the fashion fabric all together, and sew them together. And I think that's gonna work fine. So what I'm doing actually for the boning on these, this is the back seam, the back to side back seam. So I've put some horsehair, synthetic horsehair on here just to give it some extra stability for when I make boning channels out of this. So I'm just pinning that on, and then I'll sew down each side to form the boning channel, and then I will insert the boning between the layers. So that's what I'm doing. Also, I've turned the center back, and I'm still on the fence about whether I'm going to do hooks and eyes or lacing. Honestly, at this moment, I can't remember what the pattern calls for. I think it calls for lacing, but I will make sure before I complete anything. But I'm just getting this horsehair on, and I will sew those boning channels. I am getting the fashion fabric cut out. I believe the pattern, I need to look at the instructions, but I believe the pattern says to flatline all of the pieces, but I may just go ahead and bag line it. I'm going to read the instructions and see. But this is for Joe. I'm using the same pattern for Meg. Her dress will be a kind of a lavender color. I thought the two colors would look nice together. And yeah, so I'm going to get going. Okay, I looked at the instructions, and it does say to interline this bodice, and I usually, when I interline with like canvas. I did not have any, and so I just use some interfacing. It's pretty thin. It's not heavy duty interfacing. It was just iron-on interfacing, but that will give the taffeta a little bit more stability. And so that's what I have done. And I had already marked my darts with a friction pin, but I realized that, that wasn't going to stay marked because I needed to iron on the interfacing. So I'm going to remark my darts. All right, things are progressing well with my 1860s ball gown bodice. I have all of the fashion fabric pieces put together and the lining, and I boned the lining instead of the fashion fabric. I wasn't reading the instructions, so I went ahead, I boned the lining and not the fashion fabric. I don't think that's going to make that much of a difference, but I did sew some do some iron-on interfacing on the fashion fabric. So the next step is to put the lining and the fashion fabric together, and it's bag lined is what it is in the instructions. So you attach it. Well, I need to sew the shoulder seams still on the fashion fabric, but after I do that, you sew along the neckline, the back edges, and the bottom. And then for closures, there are instructions for doing hook and eye closures or a laced closure. I was originally planning on doing a laced closure, but because I just like that better as far as the fit goes. However, I think for purposes of getting into a ball gown at the theater backstage, and it's a fairly quick costume change. She's got about, maybe 3 minutes, something like that. So it's not a super fast change, but we do have to get her into her corset, into the ball gown, new wig, all that kind of stuff. So I think doing a hook and eye closure in the back is going to make the most sense for this one. All right, off we go. So these sleeves are pretty easy, actually. What you do is you sew the side seams, or sew the seams of the sleeve, just a one-piece sleeve, right? So we've got our sleeve, and then also we have the sleeve lining. So then we gather the bottom edge and the top edge of the sleeve piece, and then we pull those gathers on the bottom edge to fit the bottom edge of the lining piece, and then sew that down, right sides together, turn it out, and then we match up, we pull the gathers on the top of the sleeve to match the top of the lining, and then baste that
and then sew it to the bodice. So let me show you what it looks like when it's finished. I just have this on the dress form, just sitting on top of another dress. It's Marmy's day dress. And so you see the bottom edge of the sleeve and the lining. The lining is much smaller than the sleeve, so that's what makes it nice and poofy. So that's the way that it looks. Then it's just fitted into the arm side, and I ran a zigzag stitch on all of the layers. So there we go. Those are those sleeves. I am going to get these sleeves set in for Meg's bodice, and so you see I've got the sleeve and the lining all together, and just gonna set it in, and then all that's left after getting the sleeves in, because the rest of the bodice is pretty much finished, is closures and trim. Okay, I have finished the skirt for Joe's ball gown. It is just a very simple 3 full panels, just all rectangles, and a hem, and a 3-inch waistband. And I used some iron on interfacing in the waistband, and then I put a hook and bar there. I need to iron it. I ironed it some, but it needs a better ironing. Actually, probably I will steam it, but I'm hoping I can try the whole thing on our actress today. So hopefully pictures will be forthcoming.
Swirl. Yes!
That's a win. That's a win.
Yes! Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you spending your time with me. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, subscribe if you haven't, and if you'd like to be notified whenever I upload, you can hit that little bell icon. To support the channel further, I have a Ko-fi account, and that is linked down below. Again, thank you so much, and I will see you on our next sewing adventure. Bye!